Fiora.
Shulk.
She's...
Get it together, Shulk. We ain't got time to be hanging around here. I don't know what's happened to her, but that was Fiora. No doubt about it. You know what that means? She ain't dead. We gotta get her back.
Get her back. Right. We've come too far to give up now.
Then we'll go to Mechonis and find Fiora.
Just beyond there lies Sword Valley. The Mechon flew in the direction of Galahad Fortress. Fiora may be there. Will you pursue, Shulk?
Yes. We will get Fiora back.
Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to another part of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last episode with huge things that happened, apart from me dying like 3 times, but whatever. In this episode I'm gonna switch over the time again, which is sadly something I forgot to do before we jumped into this fight last time, because now everything was just super blue in blue and not just a little bluish. But let's have a daytime for what's coming up next. I also could show you something on here really quickly if I wanted to. We might come back to that later. As for now, I kinda just wanna keep on moving. Especially seeing how I don't have a fast travel point to this just yet. So if I wanna show you something up here, I might as well get that done first. And you know what? I actually show you that right now, because later on it doesn't make as much sense anymore. So let's just go up here, because we don't have any relevant things to do. Also we got skill and arts for you, so that's good. And then we go for that. Again, we're gonna wait for that as long as possible. And arts, who learned what? Ricky learned... What did Ricky learn? Ricky learned... Was it you can do it? Or Ricky angry? No, we had you can do it already. So it must have been Ricky angry. The aura lets enemies feel the pain of a Heropon's wrath. We counter all non-talent art damage by dealing 2, 4 or even 8 times the amount of spike damage. I really love that. And we're gonna go ahead and give away roly-poly for that. Roly-poly is still a good thing to have, with it being an ability that just can deal massive amounts of damage. Not a massive amount of damage, can just help you with knocking an enemy potentially down. But I'm not too big into just binding an enemy to a spot, so seeing how it's, I think, not even a 50-50 shot, I'm gonna go with something that I personally like a little bit more. Also, we can switch the party around again. And Ricky, you go in, and we're gonna play as Sharla a little bit. There we go. That's the party. That's the party. Do I need to go up there? It is the faster way. Is it? No, it's not the faster way. To where I wanna go, it is not necessarily the faster way. We can just go on down and then over. Down and over, not up and over, down and over. Because there's a hole. And that's easier to go through than going the up around way and over there and having to go. Yeah. Walking around the ledges essentially. So this is easier to go through. And so I will just do that. And it's just one place that, oh. It was close. Thank you, Ricky. There's just one place that I want to show you. We already can see it from here. And then we can just move forward. I mean, there would be, if I wanted to show everything in every area, there would be a lot that I wanted to show you. But this is just like really story relevant, if you ask me. Or history relevant, more than anything actually. And now we have a thing in the sky attack us that the game is unable to tell me, hey, look up. So let's just shoot you, and I doubt that we have the ability to topple you. so I can technically just go in and knock you down. Let's see, my party is not the strongest for anything. I really hate how fast you get a little boost there. I really hate how fast Charlotte's rifle just actively heats up from every move that we use. So I really hate how fast Charlotte goes down. We're not in any good positioning right now. Ricky, are you strong enough? So no. Oh my. If we go down in any fate, the biggest reason for that is always just Shala is such a horrible character in this game, and it's such a shame because she would be your healer. But if your healer gets you killed constantly, then it's better to just not have the healer in the party. So, really not happy about her. It's such a shame that this game is best played without a healer in the party. And I like having someone in the party that can give you boosts, buffs and other things, but if the healer gets you killed, then there's no reason. But that's what I want to show you. This is a location, so we're gonna have it pop up here in a moment. Is that a location? Yeah, a landmark. Macawry's wound. It also looks like it's not really anything made in a style that we've seen before. So this is a wound inflicted by the Macawrys during the fight that they had. Looks like a spear chip a little bit. So we have a thumb thing here, and I wanted to show that because there's also something on the other end that I might show you eventually. Well, let's move forward. It was just a small little detour because I wanted to show that off because it's nice. Also, will I talk through the silence here this time? Maybe. Yeah, there's not instant cutscene because I was like, there wasn't something here instantly. Because they built it up nicely here with, you already have the music, like dramatic, but you don't really see anything of it yet because there's just
Oh, what the?
Is all that big sword? Oh, if is, then ouchie ouch.
The sword of the Macawrys.
The entire valley below. The whole thing is its sword.
Something seems unnatural.
What do you mean?
Look, that flowing light. From the way it glows, it has to be ether. But it looks like it's being drawn in by something.
By the fortress. It should just be up ahead.
Father once told me that the Macawrys absorbs the ether of the Bionis and uses it for sustenance.
So the Macawrys feeds off ether. Then undoubtedly the ether serves as the Mekon's energy source as well.
there's a cutscene that shows you a little bit more of what's going on down there. And then there's also me just completely losing it because I don't see where to go right now. For some reason the cutscene really threw me off. And it did a few loops there. Made a few donuts. And here we have our first item of Sword Valley. The Darkness Bottle. It's so funny, and they come up with the names on the fly, which is really funny. Well, the names are fixed, but still.
It looks so big, even from this distance. The fortress must be enormous.
Galahad Fortress. The frontline base of the Mekon. The Mekon that attack Bionis must all come from here.
Then there's a high probability that he's there. The golden Mekon that took Fiora. We're about to enter the Mekon stronghold. If There's anyone who wants to turn back now.
Sulk, friend should no split up. No leave friend behind. Ricky's scared, but Ricky won't go too.
Ricky.
He's right. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
So we managed to make a few steps. This really looks like it's behind me on the minimap. Weird. But that doesn't mean that there can't be yet another cutscene right away, because there's just a lot going on. So that's why I was kind of hesitant with just going there instantly at the beginning, because there was just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. So here we go, another one.
What's that?
A supply convoy. It would be most unwise to proceed without restocking our supplies.
You arranged this for us.
Hey, it's...
Dixon!
Looks like you lot have been having fun without me. Heard you took care of that faced Mekon.
What are you doing here?
I got wind of some allied force coming together a few days back. I stepped up as the representative of the Homs. Then a little birdie told me you lot were heading for Galahad Fortress. So I thought I'd drop by and say hello. I've got a whole stack of new equipment. Want some?
Yeah! I was hoping for some new stuff.
Hold it, Ryan. You know it's gonna cost you.
You cheap old man.
So this is actually a really interesting spot to be in, because if we buy stuff here, we can buy anti-Mekon weaponry for everyone. Which I highly recommend, because we're gonna have to fight a lot of Mekon in this part now. So even if they are weaker than the weapons that you currently have, it's still a good idea to have these weapons handy. Just so that everyone in your party, even if you don't like it, can use remove gems from weapon. Everyone has the chance to actually fight the Mekon. So you don't have anything here. Anti-Mekon red. There you go. Remove the gems from your weapon as well. Everything from your weapon can go as well. As you can see, the anti-Mekon weapons are most of the time weaker, but we can boost them up a little bit with some gems. So let's start it off here with Dunban. You get... what is the best agility up that I have at the moment? The agility up with plus 10? 17, you get that one. Shock you... oh yeah, because you lose all of your gems that you have equipped once the Monado changes. I completely forgot about that part. So let's give you... because I want you to always have something like that. You get the agility 10, you get a double attack because it's good to charge up the Monado. And some AP up, that's probably also not bad. Dunban, you get attack stability? No, you get aggro up, you get that. Then for our dear friend Ricky, we have some agility ups that we can give people. So I would not be too upset about giving that to someone, unless I have some good ether up there for Melee. Yeah, ether up for Melia. And you would benefit from literally everything, so you're not getting killed instantly. I wonder right now, do I have anything better that I could give anyone? That would make you weigh a little bit more, but whatever. Yeah, let's just take that for you. It's a lot more weight on that one. The mist oil. Sure, it helped you. I'm just gonna do that here really quickly a little bit. Snow trunks, also not bad. Haven't done this in a long while on screen, so Let's just quickly go through that so they can sell off some stuff as well. You really don't have anything better there. Yeah, you can't really wear a lot. Chronos clothes. Yeah, since it's the best I can give you at the moment, why not? The thing here doesn't look better. And the rescue shoes, which I can imbue with some ether for you. Dear Heropon Rikos, you don't seem to be getting anything better as well. Yeah, you don't look like you're happy with what I can give you. And I don't have a lot of money as well, unless I sell off that stuff now. So, meaning I can't really buy you anything new in equipment for the most people here. Ryan doesn't get anything new? Fascinating. I was sure Ryan would be someone who can get stuff. But it looks like I can, at this point, probably sell most of the stuff just off without thinking about it. There's something new for you. And that's it. And then we only have Shulk to worry about, seeing how Dunban is now the easiest character that we have to deal with. That gives you some weight though. Not something that I necessarily would want to have. Keeping characters as lightweight as possible. That's ether up for Shulk, which is not relevant. Is just helpful because it directly correlates to agility. Let's see what else we can give Shulk here that does not put too much of weight on him. Agility, great. Anything here that might be good? Looks like that. So everyone has their new weapon, so let's the new outfit, so let's just go through and just go through and sell everything else that we don't need. And technically now we can sell the anti-Macon glaive because we have new anti-Macon weapons. Which I'm gonna concern myself with at a later point, so whatever. Just gonna go through. Good, got all of my gems back. Which is the nice thing, you don't accidentally sell off gems. So, there we go, selling off that stuff. We still don't have a lot of money, but we should be good. I could start and selling off all the small ones, but I'm gonna do some of that on my own then. Let's see, I don't have that much money, so what do I really want? I want Thunder, which would be really good. Mind Blast, Lariat. Healing Gift, Anchor Chain. The rest is not too relevant, but I actually can buy all of that, so I'm just gonna do it, because I can. So, and let's go to the arts. Boom, everything goes up a little bit. Does that mean I can do something level up happily? Because that's also something I haven't done in a while, which is stupid. I should have concerned myself with that a good bit sooner, but seeing how we're now going into the next area, now is as good as any point to get prepped with something. So Summon Bolt can become really strong now. So let's do that. Let's see, what else can we do? Summon Wind? Yes, definitely need that a little bit stronger. And Starlight Kick, Mind Blast. Yeah, that's it for you for the time being. Hereupon Ricky already got his boosts last time, so Lariat it is. Definitely need some more strength on Lariat. And everything else should still be at the best point it can be. Well, Magnum Charge we can still boost up a little bit more. Whatever. For Dunban, Electric Gutbuster can be stronger. Steel Strike can also be just a smidgen stronger. Still thinking about if we can use Thunder really effectively or not, because I still haven't looked it up, and I definitely need to look that up. Because if I have something in my... What does that do? That raises the effect time by 1 second. That's by half a second, gives me a little bit more haste. Let's go for the full second on that one. Sir Shulk, what do you have? Let's see here. your arts here still look good enough as is for me, so I kinda wanna try and focus on these things right here if I can a little bit. Like backslash just being all the way maxed out for the moment would be good. Stream edge also would be a nice thing to have maxed out, so having some at the moment maxed out arts for you is probably a good thing. And then we can just go and see what we need inside of the Monado arts for you. I'm happy with that. So I'm prepped and ready. There we go, Dixon. You told me to get ready, I'm ready now. If you're all ready, let me know what you've been up to. Looks like you've been through a lot. Tell me about it. Well, let's tell Dixon what happened.
Fiora? You mean Dunban's sister?
Yes.
So that's why you're all looking so down. I can't believe they're sticking Homs into those faced Mechon. Looks like they weren't just eating us.
They made Mumkar into one. He was the one who attacked Colony 9.
Oh, and there was me thinking he snuffed it in that battle.
Aren't you surprised?
Did he attack Colony 9? I don't know what drives those Mechon. I've given up trying to figure them out. It don't surprise me one bit. Still, Mumkar as well, eh? Things are getting interesting.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing.
It is time for us to return. I would like to continue providing assistance, but my help is required in assembling Homs for the Allied force. There are also my duties as seer to consider.
Then I'll be off too. You lot should be alright getting Fiora back. In the meantime, we'll be getting ready for battle.
Thanks for coming this far. We'll be fine. We can handle ourselves.
Galahad Fortress is a key position for the Mechon. You can't just rush in, all guns blazing.
Agreed. We will infiltrate via the ether inlets. If I'm right and the Mechon do feed off ether, then we're sure to find some form of influx channel. Our objective is to reach one of those channels.
Don't go dying on me, Shulk.
I won't. You take care as well.
Cheers.
Looks like it's just us.
Right. We head for the hilt of the sword. Galahad Fortress.
Okay.
One year on. Now, at last, we will seize our destiny. Isn't that right, Shulk?
So another has appeared with the ability to wield the Monado. But why would Zanza release the Monado? He surely knows it would become a double-edged sword. Yet he relinquishes it to that mere child. And a face escaped my control and acted alone. Now that the Monado has been freed, it appears the usefulness of the faces has come to an end. Although, perhaps there are still things to be learned from having them challenge the boy.
And we're back! Welcome to us typically scheduled thing. The interesting thing is, They make it sound like you have to prepare here right then, right now, because otherwise you won't be able to have the chance to fill up your stuff here anymore. Hey yeah, buddies, how's it going? You're still standing around here looking really proper. Also, something else that I want to complain about here. Why were they allowed to just fly down here and don't have to go through Alec Mountain? Just a bit upset about that. We could go up there, walk around it. I don't know what it would do for you. I don't even know if that up there is a good spawn point for item orbs. I think the best chances are all on the ground down here. So don't know what point for that is, other than just making it look nice, because those things are around everywhere, but I don't think there's any reason to be here really up there. Other than saying, haha, I'm up here, you're not. That's probably for some people more than enough of a good reason. But Galahad Fortress is pretty linear. There's not a lot of branching paths, not a lot to go around and explore as well, really, because it's just all inside of that roof, so you're not really getting lost around here or having to figure out what's the best place to go next. So this is easy to go along and figure out where to go, what to do. There's nothing here, so let's just boop, gate lock mechanism, boop. And now we can go up to this and open the gate. Which I just take with closed off so that the mechon wouldn't get through to us, but seeing how they can fly, I don't know how the gate ever helped us with that period. So let's go and open the 6th gate up. As you can see, giant Dorko Floop. And then through here we have one of the things that I hate the most, the M104 Fortress unit, or Fortress units in general. Because even if you are at the level that they are, they will murder you. They are like a unique monster in themselves. And if you find one that's a unique monster, then you will have quite trouble with it. To which I want to say, there will be one that is a unique monster around here, so we're not gonna tangle with that for a good bit. And I think all of the quests actually that we get inside of here are like 100% timed. And also 100% story relevant, except for I think like one. So let's give you a little bit of heat and then heal myself up. Why do I have that much heat? But yeah, good thing is now we don't necessarily need to have Shulk in the party, because now we can just attack the mechon, no problem. Good. I was concerned for a second. Oh, we did that. That was faster than I thought we would be. So I wanted to have the bitter melon. And then we can move forward. Also, check inside of the old transport pods, because they can have some items in them. And I think there's one that actually has a whole bunch of stuff in it. So let's just fight a few mechon around here. And also on here, on Sword Valley, is the first point where you really get to have the first point that just gives you such a good spot for grinding affinity with your characters. So there's just some good stuff coming in the future for the whole party. Good, healed the whole party. And boop, there we go. And now we just need to cool down. Once you're done with that. How are we looking with your talent art that your cooldown ability works faster? That's something I'm really interested in right now, skills. We need to get just a bit more. Dunban got its first in battle boost strength when HP is max. Good job there. Increases tension after successful battle. Start affinity. Yeah, sure, let's go for that. So there's a few more that I want to take care of, and I think then we're gonna stop this episode before we open the next gate. So let's go here and punch those in the face. And then I'm gonna give Ricky a heal counter, because why not? Cooldown, because why have any sort of helpful ability for Shala if you can just have cooldown? So I wanna go and just headshot you, because that way all of the others also have a boost with their red strike attacks. Some nice damage. Was mostly interested in the affinity boost that we get from that. Bonk. Perfect. And then just shoot you. Give some heat bullet to Ricky. And then cool ourselves down. And I guess the way things are going, level up. Good job there. Vanity coin. Did we get anything else there? Let's just have one quick look. Yes, art from Melia. Oh, summon earth. There we go. Earth reduces physical damage. This charge inflicts poison damage, which I just love poison. It is, however, if I look at it, I mean, it's better than summon aqua. So it's really debatable if it's good, but the tick damage from the poison is good, and also our defense going up with that is nice. Well, actually just physical damage down, but still defense technically. So I'm gonna crunch the numbers for myself there, whether or not I'm gonna take that over the summon aqua. For the moment I think I would, because it deals more damage and I get the tick damage from the poison with it, but I'm just gonna crunch down the numbers there for a little bit and figure that out for myself. That said, we're gonna leave this episode right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, how about you leave a comment down below? I really would appreciate that. I'll see all of you next time. So, bye!